And in the last match of today, Jaden Yuki in his Battle City run is going to take on none other than Joey Wheeler. And if anyone's wondering why there may be some delays, it seems with the switch in some cards being placed and some avatars popping up like we just saw in the lobby, unless my season ladder was overlaying it, but one of the switches seems to be having a bit of a hissy fit sometimes, and it seems to lag a bit. It's I don't know, just a Nintendo Switch. Hopefully the Nintendo Switch 2 addresses a lot of those issues. Nintendo Switch, while it is a great console, it is nowhere near the power that it needs to be to handle today's gaming needs, as we see Fairy Box. Okay, this could be a very interesting match. As we see, that's Fusion Gate. Elemental Hero Woodsman available. There's Reinforcement of the Army as well. Now that's a new addition. Elemental Hero Gaia. He's very cool. He replaced Core. Core was just a little bit... Elemental Hero Core, that is. Elemental Hero Core's just a little bit too strong. A little bit too easy to summon as well. Now, I do have a couple more comments that I wanted to read out. Rage Monk X2 says, I would agree on dropping Core a little too much. Do you have access to Necroshade and its fusions? Could be worth adding instead, if not. I do have... I've got all the cards on the game, so if Necroshade's in the game, which it should be, yes. But I did add in Gaia, Necroshade, and those other fusions. Same with the Destiny Hero fusions. I'll do a standalone deck for them at some point. Literally, there will be no stone left unturned in any of this Yu-Gi-Oh series. You know what, though? Another series I would like to do again is I would like to make decks out of, like, with certain rules in place. So, for example, you can only use, like, normal monsters level 3 and below. And you have to use, like, equip cards. So we're talking like baby Yu-Gi-Oh! ASMR Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! To fall asleep to. That's one series that I'm interested in doing, as Joey's Fairy Box failed in that time. Axe Raider is destroyed. Elemental Hero Gaia's got an okay effect. When it's fused, it halves the attack of an enemy and adds it to its own attack, only for one turn though, so not too overpowered. Enough for that one turn, but not a constant barrage effect. Now, expensive for Joey, who's just activated Grave Robber and has decided to pull that Reinforcement of the Army. Joey does have a few warriors in his deck. And Sax Pack Abs says, so drop bears. I heard this was a myth started by Aussies to confuse and scare tourists. The rumor being the koalas would drop down from the trees onto unsuspecting tourists. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It was a sort of like a stupid myth that Australians started, that they would say that there would be these real savage drop bears that would fall on top of you as if you walked under them in the tree, and they would like bite your whole face off. But no, a drop bear can also mean a sleeping koala bear that's also fallen out of a tree. Although koala bears, they don't really fall out of trees. They know what they're doing to enough. But no, it is just a silly old rumor just to mess with tourists. All in good fun, but as Fairy Box has worked, Joey, he put that in defense mode. He may have been better putting that in attack mode. Elemental Hero Gaia would have destroyed itself. Joey, he may have made a bit of an error there. It's too late now, but he's gone with another face down. Unless he's got another plan, of course, but... he's just summoned Gearfried the Iron Knight. And he's gone to his end phase. So if Masaki the Legendary Swordsman was in attack mode, Jaden may not have pulled the trigger. Okay, Joey has selected tails again, and this time it's heads. So Masaki the Legendary Swordsman destroyed. if Joey leaves things in attack mode, you never know, Jaden might not actually choose to attack, so maybe defense mode wasn't as such a bad idea. But Joey, he doesn't have a lot of moves left to keep Fairy Box on the field. He's used a lot of life points. He used 2,000 from Grave Robber to pull that Gear Free, the Iron Knight. He must have... Oh, okay, there we go. That's what Joey must have been wanting to do. So he'll use Rocket Warrior's effect. It can reduce monsters by 500, and then Gear Freed will be able to destroy. So that's what Joey was going for. A Hero Emerges is activated. So Jaden's got a 33% chance of Karibo being picked, and it has been. It doesn't really bring that much to the field, but Rocket Warrior has gone in for an attack. It's going to lower Elemental Hero Gaia by 500. And now Gear Free, the Iron Knight, will be able to go in for the attack and get rid of Elemental Hero Gaia. Jaden, though, does have Hero Signal, and he activates it. So what will Jaden bring forth? He's Elemental Hero Heat, which would be 1800. Jaden does have Polymerization. Okay, he's gone for Elemental Hero Prisma. Oh, well, he's got Fusion Gate as well. He's gone for Prisma. He's got Spark Blaster there, so he can use the effect of that to change the battle position of an enemy as well. So he can turn his name to Sparkman to use that effect. There's Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. So what's its name? Prisma doesn't need to change its name to Sparkman and use Spark Blaster. Jaden goes for the fusion instead. It's going to be Elemental Hero Escuridao. Escuridao. Another thing, WWE Raw. Who watched it today? I know there's a few wrestling fans in the comments as well. Oh, how good was Penta? How good was that Hurricanrana off the top rope he did to Chad Gable? Oh yeah, he's going to be a crowd favorite for sure, Penta. And got to give it to Chad Gable. He was a great first match for Penta. Those two, that was a very, very good match. Damian Priest and Finn Balor's street fight was really good as well. Lyra Valkyria and Dakota Kai. My word, those two as well. They also had a solid match. I reckon the Royal Rumble, man. The Royal Rumble is going to be stacked. Who wins that, though? Do they get Cena in one more main event at WrestleMania? I think that might be a bit... Yeah, I don't know about that. If they do that, I don't know about that decision, though. I'd prefer, I think, right now to see CM Punk in the main event at WrestleMania. CM Punk could win the Royal Rumble. CM Punk has had a very, very big 2024. So, you know, it makes sense that he would go for winning the Rumble. And, oh, look at that. Jaden has chosen not to attack at all. Instead, letting Joey have to sit there. Escuridao is at 2800, so in terms of attack, that's not going anywhere. Unless Joey has something to attack with here, Jaden may just sit there and just wait for Joey's life points. Joey doesn't want to get rid of Fairy Box, says Monster Reborn. Elemental Hero Lady Heat. It's going to take 200 points from the standby phase as well. But what a 2025 it's looking to be if you are a wrestling fan. And Jaden's got Captain Gold there as well. Here we go. He's throwing Captain Gold to the graveyard and has activated Skyscraper. So he's got rid of Fusion Gate, and now he's gone for Monster Reborn, possibly to bring back Captain Gold. Prisma, maybe you can use Spark Blaster. No, okay, he's gone for Captain Gold. So it'll be 600 life points that come off of Joey here, who he's running out of options. He's running out of life points as well. Fairy Box, that's a very fun card. It really is. Very, very fun card. Comes with a cost, but... okay, Joey has got rid of it. He needs to try and attack here. He needs to try and do something. He's flipped everything face up. Oh, hello, Time Wizard. Okay, Joey is going to go for a coin flip. Heads or tails? He selected tails. Oh, it's heads. And Joey is out of life points from the effect of Time Wizard. Well, if Joey had won that, he possibly would have won that match. Jaden probably wouldn't have been able to take 2 attacks in a row with all that, although Time Wizard was in attack mode. Who knows what would have happened if Time Wizard actually won that. Unfortunately, for us, the viewing audience, we will never know. Time Wizard got... Well, Joey got the coin toss wrong. It was a 50-50, but... Alright, Jaden's up 1-0. And again, not a bad hand. Upstart Goblin. This is a replacement for Pot of Greed. That one that Seeker has, that broken Pot of Greed card where it draws the counters, that's actually a... Oh, he's drawn Fairy Box again! Oh, hey, we get another Fairy Box duel. Okay, Upstart Goblin is played. Monster Reborn is drawn from Jaden. He plays Reinforcement of the Army. And Jaden has selected Elemental Hero Clayman. Is he... Looks like he may be going for Thunder Giant. He could go for Elemental Hero Gaia again if he wants to. No, he's gone for Sparkman, so this is going to be an Elemental Hero Thunder Giant by the look of it. Could use Monster Reborn to bring back. Could also use Hero Blast to bring back Sparkman. There's Polymerization. Oh, nearly selected Gaia there. No, he has selected Elemental Hero Thunder Giant. Now that Fairy Box is on the field again. That could cause some headaches. What is that face down from Joey? So here we go. Elemental Hero Thunder Giant. Probably a good thing it isn't face up, because if it was, Jaden would be able to use Thunder Giant's effect. Alright, what's up here? Fairy Box. Joey only seems to go for tails. But it was a tail. It only fails whenever it's Time Wizard. Guardian of the Labyrinth was the face down monster, so Jaden took 1200 points of damage. Okay, Jaden activates Hero Blast. He brings back Elemental Hero Sparkman, and he can now destroy a monster with attack, I think if it's less than the brought back monster. It's on the field. There goes Guardian of the Labyrinth. Joey pays 500 life points to keep Fairy Box on the field. Throws down a face down Spell or Trap, and Gear Freed the Iron Knight in attack mode. So Joey hoping for a... well, he's using that to defend himself, although Thunder Giant's effect can come into play. That may not have been a good move from Joey. He may have just been better with face down defense. Jaden puts Karibo in defense mode. And Jaden, to use the effect of Elemental Hero Thunder Giant, he has to get rid of a card in his hand. Now, if Jaden's attack fails, it means that his card count is down. And if Jaden throws all the cards in his hand and Joey can get rid of Thunder Giant... Oh, and it's tails. So Thunder Giant does nothing. Jaden threw a card away to the graveyard for absolutely nothing there. Except maybe the 500 life points that Joey has to pay to keep that fairy box on the field. Alright, there's fairy box again. Joey pays 500 life points. He's back to his original 8,000 starting life points. Jaden only has 2 cards in hand. Joey has just played a Monster Reborn. And here we go. Say hello to Gear Free the Iron Knight once again. At 1800, there's a Skull Dice, which has just rolled a 3. Oh, here we go. Tribute. That would mean a Jinzo. Okay. 2400, and Thunder Giant has been reduced from the Skull Dice, so it's only 2100 now. Alright, Jaden has lost. Elemental Hero Thunder Giant. That is a big loss in Monster, and I mean, Jinzo's blocking Fairy Box now. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. He's just drawn Skyscraper. You cannot be serious. Jaden has drawn a Skyscraper. And Skyscraper is going to allow Elemental Hero monsters to gain a 1000 point bonus if they're attacking a monster that is weaker. And Jinzo Joey got his Jinzo to the field, and it's all for nothing. Fairy Box will now work because Jinzo's no longer on the field. But that is absolutely rotten luck for Joey. Tell you what though, Fairy Box works again. So Joey is safe from the attack, but that is an absolute howler for Joey. Jaden draws. He drew Skyscraper. It was a 1 in 30. One of the best possible cards he could have drawn. There's Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. Again, a very good card as well. Jaden throws it down. Joey's got a face down defense. And Jaden in for the attack. Fairy Box will activate. Tails. Again, it seems to be the only one that Joey is going to pick. You know what they say? It is Tails. It never fails, except for Time Wizard and that instance with Swordsman of Landstar. Oh, heads again. Joey loses 1,000 points. 50-50. Elemental Hero Fairy Box. He selects Tails, and this time it doesn't fail. Sparkman again is denied by Fairy Box. Okay, Joey at 6,200 plays 6,500, but Jaden has all the field advantage. Joey lost his Jinzo. He's already played his Monster Reborn. Jaden draws a Hero Emerges. Joey was unable to play any monsters down on his last turn. He's now defenseless. And what would usually be a good chunk, almost all of Joey's life points, he does still have Fairy Box, but Tails doesn't work. He loses 1,000 points. Winged Karibo in for the attack. He needs Tails and he gets heads. Karibo's attack is not blocked. He got heads, not Tails. Well, if there's any that Joey's going to get hit by, Karibo's the better one. And heads again. Prisma gets in a shot, 1,700. Joey will get one more turn, but it may just be all academic here. Tails is selected, and it is Tails. Sparkman is blocked again. For, I believe, the 3rd turn in a row, Sparkman has been blocked by Fairy Box. Joey now, just 3 cards left. Fairy Box takes another 500 life points. What can Joey do here? He's thrown down Legendary Sword, which will do nothing, except power up Jaden's monsters, which doesn't really matter. Joey's thrown down another face down spell or trap, but it would appear that Joey... Oh, and there's Oversoul. That'll pull back another Elemental Hero for Jaden. I think Joey just wanted to show us what was in his hand. He had a Legendary Sword, and I don't know what the other 2 cards are, but it would appear nothing that can help Joey in this situation. Joey has to hope that fairy box throws up. Well, he selected tails. He has to hope it throws up tails 5 times. There's 1. And 2,000 now for elemental hero Prisma. Tails and tails again. Prisma is denied. Can Sparkman be blocked for a 4th time in a row? In fact, if this blocks, and Joey will survive the turn, however it is heads. 1,600. Well, now it's 50-50. If he survives this one, he'll get another turn for what good it will do. But, it's heads. 800 off. And Joey is beaten. Well, it was a fun little match, but Jaden just too much in the end. But what was that draw luck with Jaden and getting that skyscraper? Joey had it. He had his jinzo on the field. He was poised. He was ready to attack, but Skyscraper had other ideas. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving all the comments as well. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe. Take care. Farewell.